team. Let's talk about the personal rivalry that occupies so much of your thoughts lately. Is it a distraction to the team?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about two of the biggest players in the league, letting a personal battle supersede the needs of their respective teams. Isn't that wrong?
You got it all wrong. Yes, we have a friendly competition between one another, but it's all in good fun. Yeah, we want to beat the other guy, but we never lose sight of our real goal and what's most important, and that's our team.
And that's all the time we have, everybody. Until next time. When you're good, you're good.
Yeah, I ain't bad.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Right now, the Pelicans are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio. They have taken all the decisions so far this season, jumping ahead 3-zip in the season series.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at them and coming at them, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Irving. Kawhi Leonard is out there at Nerlens Noel. And it's Daniels in at the 4 slot.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
So it's San Antonio now. Kicks it to Irving. Shoots from the line. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
How about the box score from that game? The accuracy from the three-point line, just remarkable.
Yeah, it was a stream of threes that allowed them to repeatedly deflate that crowd.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Feeds it to Noel. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Noel's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
Knocks the pass to George. Off target from three-point range.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
And the layup's good off the glass. George has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Now, here is Irving. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Phoenix. And that one's good.
Got 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Money, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside Irving. Davis with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Irving dishes to Daniels. Down low. Leonard kicks to Irving. Right block shot. Blocked. And he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Pelicans leading by 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Money. Drills the three-pointer. Money's got 5.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Pass to Leonard. Knocked away. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Here's Money. He's covered by Irving. Here's Money. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's 7 points for Money.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And the Spurs with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Leonard against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Peeler, but he gets it back. And now the Pelicans on the break. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Tries from 10. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. Well, you look at Money. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And all those swipes have come for him because of the endless energy he devotes defensively. And whoever he's guarding, he just stays so close to him on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's the guy, if you're an opposing point guard, that you dread having to go up against. I mean, you don't want to see this guy because, like you said, he's going to be all over you. Like bees on a pop can at a picnic. That's how much he hovers around you.
You got away with words, my friend. And with a quick break in the action, let's take a look at some of the stats for Paul George. Second second in field goal percentage. He's also the #2 3-point shooter in the league in terms of percentage, so he can light it up.
And let's look at his phenomenal field goal percentage again, Steve. I mean, that's really a function of good teammates, a good system, but most of it is just taking good shots and making most of them.
Here's New Orleans. They're on an 18-7 run. Passes it to Money. Pass to Davis. Outside, George. Fade away. And another three for New Orleans.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right. And to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Now, here is Irving, averaging 23 points per contest. Another miss by Leonard. Pelicans leading by 14. Here's Money. 7 points in the game. Shot left block. San Antonio with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And if you want to look at one thing that was the key to the victory, Kevin, it was the three-point shooting.
Well, that's a powerful weapon for them indeed. I mean, it makes things a lot easier for you offensively when you're knocking down that three ball.
Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean,
I think our shot selection could be a lot better on the offensive end, so be patient. If you don't have an open look, move the basketball. Eventually, someone's going to be wide open for the shot. Now let's go.
San Antonio making a switch here. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Money. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. He then went on to tell them he wants to use their fast break offense to its full effect, saying, "We can run these guys into the ground." Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks again, Doris. The Spurs have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First one falls for them. And the Pelicans making a change here. Muscala's checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Rodic. The shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Irving drives in. Wasted no time on that one. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Here's Money. He's covered by Irving. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look out west. You take a look at the Pelicans. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And checking out San Antonio. They're much further down in the standings right now.
You know, for the Spurs, it has not been the kind of season they had mapped out for themselves. Their sights were definitely set a little higher than what they've achieved.
No, it's not been a total disaster, Clark. They're still perched in a spot where they can make a move, but they're going to have to do so pretty quickly. You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Here's Money.
Ridiculous.
Tore it down that time.
Now, they really needed that one to possibly stem the tide here.
You know, when you have a lead sometimes, guys, you exhale a little bit, get too comfortable with it, and as a result, they've given up a big run.
San Antonio with the ball. 8-point game. Irving passes to Noel. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Noel's got 5 now.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Money. He's got 11. He lobs it up. It's tipped. Rodich. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Outside Irving. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Noel kicks to Leonard. He dishes it to Irving. Fires, high post. Noel. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, and that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Here's Money. Not really his range, and it's off target.
That's a bad shot. You really hurt your team by taking a shot from that range. Put your defense in jeopardy.
And it certainly won't make him any friends with his teammates.
And it's Irving missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
No good for Money. Spurs trail by 6. Irving with it. George picks him up. Paul George grabs the miss. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The three-pointer off the mark from Money. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Here's Peeler. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Teague, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Too many turnovers.
Deciding to change it up. Spurs trail by 12. On the floor for San Antonio. They've got Nerlens Noel. And it's Glover in at the 4. Irving drives in. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has gotten 3 rebounds so far in the game. And the basket by Gordon. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Irving. San Antonio again missing. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Davis with a screen on Irving. Money passes to Davis.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Well, he's become one of the most dependable free throw shooters around, about 82% on the year.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He has 9 points and 2 blocks.
Boy, he's been so good both offensively and defensively, Clark. I'm not sure which way he's been better.
I don't think he's missed a beat at either end.
Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Here's Irving following the score by New Orleans. He used that pick to get in close. Irving's got 16 points.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Here's Money, covered by Irving.
It's a real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Man, real mental lapse there at a terrible time.
Well, Steve, it would have been a big gaffe any time, but especially when you're behind.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Money passes to Davis. Here's Knox. Banked in off the glass. He's got 9.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Now, here is Irving. 16 points for him.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Here's Knox. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
The pass to Irving. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
And, of course, you look at the numbers. John Stockton with 3,265 steals over his career. Really a crazy number, averaged over 2 a game, and even in his later years, he was a threat in that regard.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He has 17 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen thus far, I wouldn't hold my breath.
That's going to be tough. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. San Antonio making a switch here. Pelicans leading by 23. The dish to Gordon. Knox. He's covered by Noel. And it's Noel with the rebound.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
The 3. That one goes. Count it. 5 points in the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 51 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Dishes it to Noel. He feeds it to Daniels. And Noel kicks to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Shoots a 3. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot for Money. Money's got 7 points for the quarter.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Irving drives in. They swipe it. And even 3-on-3 break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And stolen by Noel. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Left side Irving. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Irving's got 21 in the game.
Now let's take a look to see the numbers for Kyrie Irving. He's averaging 23 points per game, 9 assists and 5 rebounds. And I think the playmaking really stands out to me. So many times the plays he can generate seem to change the momentum of a game.
I agree wholeheartedly there. I mean, it's underestimated what his passing brings to this team.
Here's Money. 18 points for him. Gordon, the pass to Money. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. It's intercepted. Irving with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. One-on-one here. He kicks to Davis. Here's Money. He's covered by Irving. New Orleans moving the ball around. Misses the layup. Another steal. Money.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by New Orleans.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And you take a look at the statistics. This club is shooting 74% as a team.
Muscala, he's checked in for New Orleans. And San Antonio also making a switch. Leonard's checked in. Here's Money. He's covered by Irving. And that one's good. 22 points for Money.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Noel. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Money. It's tipped. The 19-foot shot. Jump shot is good that time. Money's got 24 points.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Irving dishes to Leonard. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Money's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The feed to Davis. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 21. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Here's Peeler. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Here's Money. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Now, here is Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas. Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
And that's a foul called on Money.
What kind of passing is that?
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Pelicans on top, opening up a huge gap. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court. Couple things. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. And in the third and fourth quarters, guys, don't let our commitment to rebounding slow down our transition game. Let's still be quick to get out on the break. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Money. He's got 27 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
I'll say, I mean, defensively, he's fought his way through this game beautifully. They haven't gotten away with any loose passes, any sloppy ball handling when he's in the vicinity.
And San Antonio shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Money, he's in at the point. Anthony Davis is out there with Muscala. Then it's Paul George. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now, here is Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. For New Orleans, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And so he makes both from the line. Inside. Here's the hook. And it's Noel missing.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Here's Money. Good. Money's got 4 this quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Another steal. Kicks it to George. Here's Money. Great D that time from Irving. San Antonio with the ball. Left side, Irving. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Outside Irving. Out to the right wing. Now here's Noel. He's guarded closely. Leonard kicks to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The good-looking shot from the wing. Irving's got 25 points in the game. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Money. He's covered by Irving. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 17.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Irving passes to Noel, and the powerful one-handed slam.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Here's Money. That's good. Money's got 33.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pelicans pull it in.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
And so here is New Orleans following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And the basket good. He's got 9.
Coming out strong here in the 3rd quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
The Spurs have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. The Spurs making a switch here. And so Irving nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Leonard brings the double team. George passes to Money. From deep. And another three for New Orleans.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Irving drives in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Anthony Davis. That's his 4th personal foul.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. That's good from Irving. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Some killer instinct he showed right there, exploding to the rim and adding to that lead.
Irving drives in. San Antonio again missing.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead. A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
And San Antonio shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Money.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Right wing. Rodic. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes. Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And the Pelicans making a change here. Here's Money. He's got 36. Feeds it to George. Leonard brings the double team. Back to George. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Spurs have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Glover. Well, what a boost this group has given their teams in the second half of the season with excellent rebounding from the small forward position. Kawhi Leonard on top.
You know, there are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
And he utilizes his speed and hustle to beat some of the bigger guys to the spots in the paint, and he's able to corral those rebounds as a result.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Money. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. That's doing some skyscraping.
And we're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
A flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
Now, here is Irving. And he has 28 points for the game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
It's really been an ugly game for him as he continues to give the ball away on offense, guys.
It's tipped. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Stolen by Gordon. Ball going up court.
Oh, get it! Watch out now.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Money, covered by Irving, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Gordon outside, and another three for New Orleans.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Now, here is Irving. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 30.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Passes it to Knox. No good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. That's tipped. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And now a look at Kyrie Irving here. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. Second in assists, fourth in steals, and he's really worked hard at his offensive game. He ranks in the top 10 in that category, points per game.
Yeah, and going back to that assist total for a second, I mean, he has a team-first mindset right now that you really just have to admire and respect. I mean, it's led to a lot of good looks for his team.
Here's Money. He's covered by Irving. Here's Money. Here's Huffman. And the rebound paying off as they take up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Ball's knocked loose. Irving up top. 30 points in the game. No coverage that time. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter. New Orleans gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. There's the lob to the hoop, and George with the stuff.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
So it's San Antonio now. Paul George making his last shot. Fires from deep. They grabbed their own miss. Love it. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
That's how we do it. Good work.
All day long.
Checked in for the Pelicans. Curry comes in for Money.
Get up. You're going in.
16 seconds left to play here in the third. Curry dishes to George. An easy 2 points on the layup. George has got 14.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
On its way from Irving for 2. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Pelicans on top, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. On the court for San Antonio. Baylor drives in. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Now here's Gordon. On the wing, Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Money's checking for T.
Money.
Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Right wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Baylor's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Rodic. The second chance effort. The shot is off. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Pass to Baylor. From beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Here's Getson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Eric Gordon. That's his first personal foul. At the line of the Spurs, Gatson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What an offensive performance it's been.
Nixon, the pass to Money. Connects on the foul line jumper. Money's got 41.
Yeah, he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here.
Second team foul.
Back to Baylor. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
And so it's New Orleans with it. That's good.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
The Spurs shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Shot from 12, and that is good. Baylor's got 4 points this quarter. The Pelicans have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And there it is again. Nice make there for Money.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Poked away, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Just way too many.
And the Spurs making a change here. And he banks in the layup. Money's got 45 points.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Here's Morgan. No luck. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Money. Pass to Nixon. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
At the line for your Pelicans, Nixon. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Meyer. Good on the baseline J.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Here's Money.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
At the line.
And the first one drops.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And he makes both free throws. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Glover. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Money. Pulls up, high post, and that one's good. Money's got 49 points in the game.
That's really set them apart today, guys. That success from the mid-range.
Well, these are two teams that clearly you've seen the difference in offensive philosophies here.
And San Antonio has possession. Kept alive. Here's Postov. Off target at the rim.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Here's Money. There's the bucket. Good. Money's got 51.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Morgan the pass to Glover. Spurs working the ball around now. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
First free throw is good. San Antonio making a switch here. So he gets them both. They're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout.
They set the pick. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go.
From the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Money. Ripped away. Here we go, all alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here's Money after the basket by Sin.
Wow, what
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
San Antonio with the ball. Whoops, they pick off the pass. A finish. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
San Antonio's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Meyer. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Here's Money, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam. His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by New Orleans. Morgan the pass to Glover. Here's Meyer. Lays it up and banks it in.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
Here's Money. Right side, Gordon. In transition, here come the Spurs. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
That one is off. And the Pelicans making a change here. Teague's checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Pelicans shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Money passes to Teague. Here's the screen. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And San Antonio has possession. And that one's good.
17.
Here's Money. And the pass to Nixon. Outside Teague. Pass to Nixon. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Meyer. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
So it's San Antonio now. There's 1:26 left in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And, guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for New Orleans.
I agree, Steve. And this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him, too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on. And that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
This matchup has treated them very well this season. It's more of the same today. This has been as one-sided as a season series can get.
It sure has been. They're going to go 4-0 against them. So I'd say you're right on it.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Money. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than his scoring as he racked up a triple-double.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jeff Teague.
First one falls for him.
Line for 2.
And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
Talk about great numbers for Teague. He's got 8 points and several assists.
He has been fundamentally sound today, making great passes and knocking down his free throws.
And, guys, those are 2 things they've really needed from him.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Money. So it's the Pelicans now. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Connects from three-point range.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
And the heave doesn't get to the rim. To the right side. Launches a 3. Misses the shot. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, your defense was obviously a huge part of getting the win here. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys tonight?
I mean, I make sure we play strong defense. And if I catch somebody on my team dogging it out there, I'm going to bark in their ear about it. Lazy defense means it takes longer for us, for me to get the ball back. You feel me? And that's taken away from my shots, you know? That's not cool. Doris, that's not cool.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Nice job out there tonight.
Yeah, thanks, man. I had a nice little matchup and did my thing.
That's what it's all about, seeing a weakness in your opponent and taking advantage. We got this win, but there's always room to improve. Am I right?
Yeah, man. I'm going to break down the film tonight and see where I can improve.
Yo, did the Rook just say he's going to break down film tonight?
Yeah, I know, man. It's a first. I got it, I know.
A first. That's a miracle. I don't even think Nostradamus could have predicted that one.
Okay, listen up. We all know we were too tentative last game, afraid to go to the hoop, settling for jump shots instead of attacking the paint. Point of emphasis today is going hard to the rack. Don't settle, all right? Now let's get after it. Good work today, men. I challenged you before we started, and you took the challenge head on. We got better today, and that's all that matters. Now get treatment if you need it, and get ready for the next game. I'll see you then.
We behaving hard. We behaving hard. Fast one, slow one. We behaving.